We got the minis, we got the paints. Headphones are here. Let's open the YouTubies and we'll get her done. And I just got a little tired. I just got a little sleepy. I just got a little sleepy. I mean, I've barely been sleeping, so what a surprise I'm sleeping. Okay, Delulu, hello, hon. Hope you're doing well. Happy Wednesday. I hope you had a great day so far. Hope your week has been going well. That shows you how coordinated I am. Kristen, hey love. Hope you're doing well. Happy Wednesday. As soon as I started the stream, I got like kind of tired. I just took a shower. Give me a second here. The fuck? Okay. Week has been filled with cleaning, talking to lots of people, excitement for tomorrow. Now, am I overhearing something in my background or am I connected to somebody else? I think my headphone's connected to somebody else. This is hilarious. Good thing they weren't watching porn. It's been a week, lol. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. Delulu, my week's been filled with cleaning. Give me a second. I can check my computer because I was hearing some random guy's voice talking. And I don't think my headphone's connected to me. I wonder if they connected to somebody else. It says it's connected. The hell is that on about? Oh, okay, it's working. All right. I was hearing some rando dude's voice having a conversation. That was odd. It'd be funny if like my headphones are connected to two separate channels. Hopefully the week is going okay for you, Kristen. I hope so. How are you finally over the cold? Are you still struggling? Are you still deep in the grind of the sickiness? Oh, yeah, I wanted to check something out. So they're almost as tall. All right. So if you don't mind sharing, what happened with the week? If it's not like depressing and shit. Speaking of depressing, I should put the rules in the chat before people start like religious bombing. That sounds funnier than it is. All right, so I have the good camera on me right now, so I will not be able to see if the chat messes up. Let's put some completely politically appropriate stuff on in the background. Okay. Well, I'm not getting any new chat. How's your day, guys? How are you doing? How are you feeling? What's up? What's new? Let me put the rules real quick. And that there. Kristen, I'm over the sickness now. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. I won't be depressing, but one job basically loves me, but union member applicants get the job. Fuck. Oh God, I'm sorry for you. I am sorry to hear that. Hopefully you get in. Hopefully you get in. Will you be willing to join the union? Or are you going to be a scab like I probably would? They lowballed me so hard, non-negotiable numbers right up front. Well, can you take the job and then look elsewhere in the meanwhile, or is it something like it's not even feasible? I don't mind. I'm curious because I've had that happen too. Like, look, we're only paying this. I have I have a job lined up. I don't know if I told you in chat. I have a job lined up where the recruiter reached out to, like, I applied for one thing and the recruiter gives me something else, which is always hilarious when the job that they put out there is fake. And the new job is to go visit, like, there's two shitty jobs. I'm going to keep it vague. I'm going to keep it vague so I don't get in any sort of trouble here. But two very shitty, dangerous jobs where I'd be visiting the housing projects and either dealing with violent ex-cons or trying to evict people from rent stabilized housing for a very, very low amount of money, a disgustingly low amount of money, considering I'm literally putting my life at risk going into the hood, fucking around, doing what I'm going to be doing. And it's like, but that's all I have right now. And then I found a local Asian market is hiring, and to be a full-time stock boy at a local Asian market pays the exact same as this New York this other job. And it's like, well, I might as well just go be a fucking stock boy and save, like, hopefully save my life, you know? And it's just insane. And the recruiter and it's weird because the recruiter is subcontracting for New York City. So from my limited understanding of the people who have those contracts, they normally pay the people who are working there way more. So I'm wondering if the recruiter's pocketing the cash. I don't know, but that position's been open several times in like the last few months. I'm guessing people just keep quitting for various reasons. But so I applied for the stock boy job today. I tried getting back to the recruiter, but now we're paying phone tag, which is all sorts of fun. And I applied for a bunch of other interesting things. We'll see what happens. There's an amazing job at this museum in the city that I would love to get, but I've applied to like dozens of other jobs there, and I never hear back. And I'm starting to wonder if someone who works there is trying to keep me out of working there for some reason. Because, like, man, after all the applications I did, let a dude in. It is helmet day. I'm gonna look silly. I think it's helmet day. Is it helmet day? It is helmet day. I was naughty. I had some snacks earlier. I walked around. I worked out pretty hard today, and I tried a different snack, like an old favorite, and I still can't taste sweet very much anymore. So I guess God is like, look, fatty, you want to stop being a fatty? I'm gonna make sure you don't like sweets anymore, fatty. I think that's what's happening. I think that's what's happening. So, hi, Rocky. Hi. Rocky got a whole bunch of snacks, and his stomach was not nice to him today. Let's put this over here. Oh. I had this fancy idea for an interesting dinner, and then one of the ingredients kind of poured into the pot, and I tried to salvage it, and it was just like mediocre at best. Like, I made a single guy stew. That's what I call it. Anytime I make a make myself a failure of a dinner, I call it single guy stew. Because at the end, it's just me putting shit in a pot and just swallowing the calories without like an unhappy, you know. I hate when I hate that employers are doing that these days. Though the whole like low ball and no discussion. It's this or go fuck yourself. It's like, God damn, really? Let's catch up on your thing. Lowball me. Finally get my haircut tomorrow. I get to not have to use tons of hair product. Oh, I'm kind of curious as to how the hair looks long. I'm always a fan of women having super long hair. That said, some women can pull off the pixie look really well. Or the short bob's kind of nice sometimes, but I don't know why. I'm always kind of sad whenever I hear a woman gets her hair cut. I don't know why I'm this way. It's just how I am. But I hope it looks nice afterward. It's always a shame when a woman gets her hair cut and she makes it short and it's just like a travesty. Like I have seen some like horrifically bad haircuts, like short hair haircuts, and it's just like, ugh, ugh. There was one not too long ago that I had to endure that I just, if I could have found out, I should I even say that? I probably shouldn't say that. I probably shouldn't say that. I'll just shut up. I'll just shut up. But yeah, good luck. Good luck. Don't get your hair butchered. Don't get your hair butchered. Um, Kristen, that was the other job that lowballed me. I was like, what the fuck? I would happily join the union, but man, this week I wish I drank more. I get you. Right, let us in. That's awful. Hope you're sweet. Will come back soon. You know, again, I'm not even mad. I'm not even too mad that I can't have sweets much anymore because it's good for me. You know, this is gonna help me get to the path of pretty. I get to become like that hot guy. I'm in like in my chrysalis stage or something. Soon I will shed my fat shell and be sexy and flutter about. Well, maybe not flutter, but you get what I'm saying. Oh, Rocky is laid up on the floor trying to get Dad's attention. I'm sorry, buddy. Poor guy. I'll play with him some more in a little bit. I hacked the Pyramid of Giza in Egypt, supposed to be a time machine. Well, Noah, if that's true, help a guy out with his past and future. It was a government position too. Like what? Well, so what New York City and a lot of states are doing is they are farming out jobs to say they're cutting the budget, and they do. And then they give the exact same jobs to staffing agencies, and some agencies pay like ridiculous good money, and others do what this agency does, and it's just a churning. It's just a churn fest. My hair is halfway down my back. I'm only getting cut below my shoulders. All right. I think the longest my hair was like around my butt. And then I cut it off in college a few times. Then after college, I think it was like midway down my back. I don't know. I kind of like how I look with long hair. I kind of just like don't like dealing with it. And then I don't have good hair. I have curly hair. So if I had like good straight hair, like Asian hair, or like good white hair, yeah. If I had wavy hair, sure. But I have this like weird sort of like, I don't know, fucking mess of curls, and it's not even like good nice curls. It's like poofy weird curls. So some days are glorious curly locks. Other days it's almost like a goddamn stiff afro, and I have to like ride that line between not too much oil in my hair, but not too little oil in my hair, or it's just a fucking mess. So clean cut it is because it's easier. One of these days we shall genetically engineer our heads to have the hair we want on demand. So we are still doing the shields. Um, not much else of interest tonight. I have been going without sleep for a bit, so I guess this is why I'm so tired today, but I'm surprised at how tired I am right when the stream starts. And the sad thing is, I know if I went to bed right now, I'd probably just be like awake there. I need to like rent somebody to cuddle with. Nothing spicy, nothing spicy. I just need some sleepy cuddles. Just need some sleepy cuddles. But you know you can't do that because the minute you invite some woman in your bed, she's like, "Well, I'm in the mood, baby." I'm like, "But I just don't want to." And then she's like, grabbing you, holding you down, and taking it. And it's just like not right. I just want to. I just want to cuddle. I just want to have cuddle and a little sleep session. That's all. No, I've been working on my sleep. Yeah, I've noticed you've been like out of chat a bit. Hopefully, your sleep schedule's getting better. Although hanging out with me isn't really the best way to do it. But then again, I'd be sad if you left. Like I'd understand, but I'd still be sad. All right, buddy. You're not getting wet food. You already had wet food yesterday, and your stomach hates you, buddy. Let's put all this out here. I did not drink anywhere near enough water today, so here's hoping my body doesn't hate me too much. Every time I like find I'm not drinking enough water, I get horrified because I'm worried about being one of those guys who gets like kidney stones. From my understanding, it's hell. I had a few early days. No judgment. I am rooting for you. I am honestly rooting for you. I want you to find a dream job and be super happy, successful, and wealthy. Come on. Hi, all of you. If all of you abandoned me and spend that time sleeping or bettering yourselves and becoming rich and famous, I will be happy. I will be happy to lose all of you if it means your success. Hi. And can I put that? Can I show that? There's nothing there. I had a bunch of forms out, so I'm worried about like, my personal stuff being shown. But there's a Rocky. There's a Rocky right here. Hi. Yeah, the police are like right outside my building. Oh, we got to turn to some more. Hey, buddy. Hi, you fluffy boy. I gotta cut your fur. I gotta cut your fur, dude. Look at that. Your mane's coming back a little bit. All this side floof, and then I gotta start digging out all your freaking under fur. Right in the face. Right in the face. He's been obsessed with my kitchen sink recently, and it's so irksome. Right now, he's on the cat tree looking at my kitchen sink that's full of dishes. Hi, handsome. That engine sound started revving up over my apartment now, so I'm just kind of like, eh. All right, let's get some painting done. Let's get some painting done. I feel like I've recently been chit chatting more than I'm getting anything accomplished. Yesterday we were having fun talking. Off, no, Rocky, off. Oh my God, stay. No, is it because I made fish? Is it because I put anchovies in something, or is it the wet that I accidentally had to throw out? I'll figure you out. So yesterday we were talking Tinder and Match.com and my adventures there, and being super judgmental, and that was a hoot. There have been no hookups, no sorts of spicy interactions. It was just going over my adventures with their UI and judging the quality of the women there. How did it go on Tinder? Nothing went. So I created the account on a lark. I did a Tinder account. I did a meetup meet. I forgot what the hell am I on? What is the other stupid profile thingy that I joined for shits and giggles? Give me a second, because I got like a few women who are like tagging me and messaging me. Match.com, that's it. So on Match.com, I'm doing really well. I'm getting a bunch of messages or like likes from women, and on Tinder, I got quite a few as well. But Match, I seem to be doing really well. Um, so apparently, you can't. Apparently, um, the on Tinder and on Match, um, Oh, on Tinder, you can't do anything unless you pay. And the only thing you could do is like and dislike. That's it. Anything else like messaging or like chatting or like trying to send like a hey, do you want to try dating request? You can't do anything unless you pay. Match.com, you could like and then send like a message, one message a day, and that's it. And if anyone like likes you on Tinder or sends you a message, unless you're paying the premium plan, you can't get a message or see who liked you. And so that's fun. And then on Match, you can get likes, but you can't see who likes you unless you pay. So it's like, oh, eh. And then Tinder is where like 99.9% of the really attractive women are, and Match is where like 99.9 of the really, really, really unattractive women are. So yeah, and that's pretty much it. And I will not be dating anybody on there. It was just um curiosity late night when I should have been sleeping. I'm not. I don't think I'm ready. And then like honestly, I'm really shallow. I'm really picky, and I'm also there's something. Sometimes there's like a little spark for me, and unless I feel that spark, I'm really not that interested. And then when I feel the spark, I'm like very interested. But no one online does it for me. I guess there's just something about me where I just know don't believe anything on the internet. But I was having a fun conversation yesterday with Chad that I kind of want to see one of these days if I ever get situated. And I'm like, let's say I get like a good job, I can afford to pay rent. I kind of want to start trying to do like maybe I could make it a side hustle or a hustle, like Instagram slash like dating profile pictures. Because the big joke yesterday and really in life is so many women on these sites have no idea whatsoever how to take a photo. Like just horrific poses, bad clothing, horrible lighting, bad angles. It's just like they're making themselves seem even more unattractive than they really are because of what kind of pictures they're putting up. And I know a lot of people are insecure or don't feel comfortable having their photo taken, but my God, it's like a train wreck of how to not take a selfie. That's all this account that these platforms are. So maybe later on I'll be able to like make some money on the side, uh, giving women selling photo sessions for Tinder and all that. Um, Tinder was a disaster. Bumble was okay. It was just a bloodbath all over. What the fuck happened with you, Beb? What? Bloodbath is an interesting choice of words. How many dead bodies are there? How many dead bodies are there? I have questions now. I have questions. Oh man, I'm making mistakes left and right here. Give me a second. I'm gonna try something. Oh, did I bring water? I didn't bring water. Fuck. Wait, how much time do I have? 10 minutes. All right. Well, I got wait 10 minutes to get water. Shit. So, any good news or interesting stuff going on with you this week, Kristen? And the rest of you guys in chat. I know we have quite a few lurkers hanging out. How are you guys doing? Any interesting news? Anything coming up? Anybody local? Is anybody local who's going to what is it called? Castle Point Anime Convention. Is anybody local? Any of my local lurkers, my local community going to Castle Point Anime Convention? I'm going to see you guys there. I'm going to try to be there. I got accepted as press. It's a 2-day con. It's fairly affordable. It's happening in northern New Jersey. So it's a very small con. So keep your expectations in check. But if you want to go and enjoy a little bit of the cosplay nerd community, possibly say hi to me, I invite you to go to the con. Hopefully you'll have a good time. Hopefully you'll have some fun there, but I will try my best to be there. I'm not saying a definitive yes just because life happens, but yeah, I invite everyone to go check out the little con. It's one of my it's one I think it's my one of my first conventions ever. My very first convention was something called Liberty City Con in Manhattan, and sadly that con is dead. But Castle Point is very close to my heart. Oh no, Castle Point was my first con. Castle Point was my very first con. I'm sorry, I'm tired. And then Liberty City Con was my second con. But for some reason that feels longer off, even though it wasn't. Oh man, I am just making some horrific boo-boos. Oh no. No plans, more job crappy. Aw. Which is pretty much what I'm going through too. Oh man, I am messing up tonight. You know, it's funny. I ate a lot, drank not as much as I could have, but like just food in my system, and my hands are shaky tonight. That's so annoying and weird. I've got plenty to clean up on this one. Are you feeling better? You were feeling wonky then. I was feeling wonky. Today, for the most part, I was feeling better. Now I'm feeling a little weird. But I was feeling because like the past few days, I've been fighting like a little bit of almost vertigo, you could say, which is very unsettling. But today I was much better. Stacy, hello, welcome back. Happy Wednesday. How's your day going, Stacy? Hopefully everything's going all right. They're coming to paint tomorrow, so we did Mexican food. I don't have to clean. Nice. Hopefully it was good. Hopefully it was good. Doing okay. A little tired, but okay. No big news today. Possible job leads, possible turned down for a bunch of things. I went to go check one of my lotto tickets and I didn't hit, which made me sad. That's pretty much it. Nothing really interesting. No big news yet. Hello, Unplugged. So, do any of you have some fun de-stressing plans for the weekend? Like, this week sucked, but this Saturday, this Sunday, this Friday, I'm gonna do something fun. I should think of something like that. I don't know what kind of fun I want that I can have. My brain is cooked, yay. I'm gonna sound so cheesy, but I kinda miss playing board games against somebody. Maybe I could try to go to like some sort of meetup thing and play against some strangers or something. I really do miss playing board games. De-stress with roller coasters. Oh man, it has been so long. I'm just like a little bitch. I would just go and like hold your stuff, have fun. Although maybe a good. Oh, actually no, I won't do a roller coaster because my nose. Last thing I want to do is like whip my head around and like my nose comes back like all sorts of messed up. Nat, hello, welcome back. Give me a second. I got to get some water to clean my brush. I was gonna be nice and pretty for you guys. I was gonna put on like a dress shirt and a tie and all that, but comfy over. Oh, I think it's like an extra large. And there's something about these super giant shirts that are just so comfy. I don't know what the hell this is made of, but this is like so comfy. How you doing that? So the breathing is kind of getting better in my nose, which is nice. Still not where it should be, but it's kind of getting better. Still got to use the saline things pretty often. Whose comfy shirts are the best? Yes, 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 yes. I'm just happy I still have some giant shirts left. Usually after a breakup, the women always takes the big comfy sweaters and big comfy shirts, and I'm left like, damn it, where'd all my clothes go? I don't know what any of that is, so, but I hope it's fun. Actually, I should put some glycine in my water. I'll get a little bit of orange in there. A little citrus flavor. those are some good movies. Thanks. Very nice 80s movies weekend. All right. So I am doing tiny, tiny details. I've never seen the Breakfast Club. I haven't seen a lot of those movies. Let's let's experiment with something. Oh, come on. Let's figure this out. Let's figure this out. There we go. All right, so what are we doing? What are we doing? We are painting the details on these shields. So we're not doing all the details just yet, but we're doing the outline and the center star. And for reference, this is my pinky. This is my pinky and a nail I need to cut for reference. So yes, behold my bad nails. Although funny enough, every woman I've ever dated has complimented me on my nails, which is weird to me. Well, maybe, actually, no, I don't know if the last one did, but everyone else did. So we are filling in those details, and then I might come back and add some more details. Like you see, there's an outer ring there. We'll do that. We also did the metallics on this guy a couple days ago, and I got to go back and add more details here. So yeah, I got to clean up some messes I made here, but this is what we're working on tonight. Rocky is passed out in the cat tree. So yeah, this is what we've been working on. There's a whole bunch of details I got to come back and fix, little things that I missed, but for now, we have to do the shields on all these guys. Got to do those shields, and after that, we're going to do cleanup and try to fix some issues that I did before, and then we'll see. Now, I don't know if I could have this here while I paint, but I could try again. Have a good night, Unplugged. Have fun. Sure, I catch your shot. Have a good night, Cuddy. Have a good night, Nat. Sorry for not being so chatty tonight. gotta finish mine. Maybe come back if I finish fast enough. I missed what you're working on. Hopefully you're having a good night. Good luck with your work. I hope you have a good night. If you don't come back, good luck with all your work. These details are so small. Yeah, well, I don't have the magnifying glass. The cell phone is resting on top of the magnifying glass, so I can't even. I'm doing this all by my failing eyes. So yeah, we're doing these tight again for perspective. This is my pinky, and there's a little, you can see it, there's a little star on top. I messed up one spot there, but yeah, this is what I'm working on now. Then I have to go back later on and do this. No, your eyeglasses. I can't use my eyeglasses until like November, at least. I'm doing this with my regular eyes. The magnifying glass is right there, and this is what I'm resting my phone on. You've been seeing me use the magnifying glass a lot, but I'm using that to rest the phone so you guys can see what I see. I feel like this might be interesting for the, sorry. I feel like this might be a little more interesting for you guys. There we go. Yeah, what I should do is get a cell phone stand somehow. I could figure something out, but it's hard because like I, all of my equipment is the cheapest stuff on Amazon. Like everything I have is the cheapest stuff on Amazon. So like if I try to tighten the nut, uh, here's an example over here. If I try to tighten this nut over here, it just keeps turning. It's like, and I've been turning that for a bit, and I have some other like cell phone holdy things here, but they're pretty much broken. I gotta buy new gear to hold my gear. But hopefully, it would be nice later on if I could have it where you guys can see better and then I can see better at the same time. We will get there. Hopefully, we will get there. Well, and the nice thing is we started earlier tonight. I mean, I should have been on here sooner. I apologize, but at the same time, we started earlier. You know, oftentimes I show up and it's like 12:30, 1 o'clock already. And I adore all of you for sticking around that late to hang out with me, but I figured a bunch of us need to go to bed earlier. The interesting thing is, if I get the supermarket job, the hours are kind of weird in a good way and bad way. It's going to be from 12 noon to 9 p.m. So the cool thing is I could like sleep in, but the sad thing is I lose all my evening hours. But much safer than the other jobs. Give me a second. I'm gonna put my noise machine on. I'm tired of hearing the noise in my house. I feel that we have to turn the fan off at dinner time because it's so loud. Yeah. There's some nights I just kind of like want to hang out in my bedroom, but I can't because the noise is so bad in there. It's maddening. It's like it's so maddening. If I get lucky and find a good remote job, man, I want to get. And it's sad too because I like again, I live in a great place of the city, but like, uh, as soon as I can go someplace better, I will. I don't know if this is in focus for you guys or not. Alarm for some medicine I was on last week, and I keep forgetting to shut that off. Give me 1 second here, guys. What's going on here in chat? Susan, hello. Shit. Oh man, messing up. I'm messing up tonight. This is harder without the magnifying glass. This is so much harder without it. Kristen is getting better, she said earlier. Although she's going to bed earlier too, so she might have already went. I love how most of the community is going to bed earlier and none of us really want to. We just kind of have to.
Oh man, this one. I might just have to repaint this whole one. This shield is looking like a mess. I was doing so well with so many of these, and for this one now, it's just a mess. I'm gonna move to a smaller brush. I was using a bigger brush tonight, and I think I'm just hurting myself with it. Actually, we're gonna go even smaller than that. What is my baby brushes? What is my baby brushes? There we go. There we go. All right, let's try this again with this brush. See if I get any better at this. Okay, I got to come back and fix that one. That was a mess. That is not my best work. You're working on shield details? Yeah, give me a second. I was giving you guys a close up of what I'm doing. We'll do a prettier one that I didn't fuck up on. So tonight we are doing the shield details. And you could also see my messed up nails. I got a cut. So yeah, behold my dirty nail, my messed up nails. And for perspective, this is my pinky. For perspective. I'm not putting anything else next to it for perspective because then I'll get canceled. Then I should charge for that, but you get what I'm saying. For perspective. So this is what we're working on tonight. And then for a little side thing to show you. This one, this is some of the other shields that we did. So here you can see I added more of the metallics around the horse. So we're just trying to do the main details of the shield, and we'll go back and do cleanup. But we have to do four more shield guys. I think there was one shield that needed a little bit more cleanup. Am I right? Am I right? Well, whatever. Here we are trying to get this done. And yeah, this is the process tonight. Last shield I did was like I did a really good job on all the shields except just the last one was a shit show. Just a shit show. I'm like ashamed of myself there. We didn't do any sort of washes yet. I gotta. There's a lot more cleanup that needs to happen before we even get to the wash stage. And again, I'm still torn if I want to do a wash stage because I don't know how much darker I want to make these things. I mean, I could always bring stuff back, but I don't know. I don't know. It does like I don't really need to do a wash. Like the details are there, and there's other ways to like get details to show without washes. Messed up there. Messed up there. D-Rod, hello. Happy Thursday now, April 9th. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a great Wednesday. Oh man, I gotta fix my angle here. My back has been so tight. I gotta get one of those like super punchy back vibrators. You know those massagers that are like a gun and they have like this like piston arm that comes and beats the shit out of your skin. I kind of want one of those for my back. Make some weird wall attachment where I can just like lean against it various angles, like ah. I've never had it used on me, so I don't know how good it actually is. I've always wanted to try it, but last I checked, well, I just remember them when they first came out, and those guns were stupidly expensive. They're probably like $20 on Amazon now. Cool. So is a happy ending included, or do you have to pay extra for that? And how does that work? Like after COVID, they must be wearing like face masks and gloves and all, like maybe even a spray shield. I don't know. Not that I would ever do that, but I'm curious of how it works. And then like I don't know. Do you get worried because like where have they reused those gloves if there are gloves, or do you actually think the alcohol works? Like I don't know. And then like, do you even look at them in the face when they're done with you? How does that work? Maybe I don't know. I don't know. I kind of want to know. I kind of don't want to know. I hope you had a good time. Hope you felt de-stressed afterward. Thank you for supporting a small business. Thank you for supporting a small business. I'm sure it was So was it worth the table? Would you pay the $5 more often? Do you feel like it was worth it? Any better? Any worse? Was your face and chest itchy afterward? Not really worth it. No. I mean that's the crazy part. Like when you get a good massage from someone, ooh, ooh. You know, that's one of my biggest regrets in life, I will say, that I never mastered massages. Like even when I was younger, I wanted to get good. Like I think I get pretty decent massages, but I never really studied it. I never mastered it. And one of the things I wanted to do when I was successful and younger was to not only take dance classes and take a shit ton of dance classes, but I wanted to take massage classes, like chiropractic school shit. Like I want to be able to just throw a woman on her back and non-sexually just put her in a happy coma, you know? Like, the only thing I know how to do massage-wise is basically foreplay, but, like, I actually wanna get good, get amazing at the art of massage and a bit of chiropractic, you know, I wanna know the muscles, I wanna know how to do it, I wanna know which toys to get, what kinda oils, all the hot rocks and all those crazy things, I wanna get good at that, so whenever I do have, like, a love of my life, I could just, like, treat her like clay every weekend or after work. Like, get on the bed, bitch. And just like, get on the bed, baby. I'm gonna relax you till you fall asleep. There you go. It always seemed like a great thing to learn. And then later on, you know, maybe my wife could learn, or future girlfriend could learn. That was like the plan. And then I never followed through with that. The funny thing is, I actually signed up for the dancing classes, and then like I did a little bit, but not really. And then when I really signed up for this like big long session, I destroyed my knee a little bit. So I just basically forgot about the classes for a while. But what about you guys? Anybody want to do some silly things like that? You will break Nardio, Pinocchio will grow in your pants. I mean, that happens like being just next to a woman. That's how I am. So like, it's not about worrying about that. Also, that message was hidden hilariously. Let me look at chat real quick. Sorry guys, I've been bad about this. Uh, taking a screenshot. Felt that ASMR tonight. How's your night? Doing okay. It's coming back to pain. Stacy fell asleep around 3 in the afternoon, woke up at 11, went back to sleep around 3 in the morning, so I don't want to stay up super late tonight either. Go to bed early, Stacy. Go to bed early. I was chit chatting earlier about that like maybe we maybe we should all start going to bed earlier. That's why I started the stream earlier too. So, you know, we all know destroy our schedules. So I'm looking at you. Hi. Rocky just woke up from his nap. Like this camera angle. Da, 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 da. Hi, buddy. Susan, Kneading Fingers 2000. I have one. It's great. Old but great. Stacy, I've experienced those at the chiropractor. Oh, come on, dude. You gonna jump over here? You gonna jump over here now? Let's move all this over. Let's move all this over. Please don't make a mess. Please don't make a mess. Come on. Rocky's coming to hang out with Dad. Hi. Yeah, hi. How you feeling? Oh, it's a good boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Rocky's half sleepy. He just woke up from a nap. He just jumped to be next to me. Mm. Oh, my fluffy little boy. Oh, all right, all right. We keep catching up on chat now. Let's see. Good for you. Takes care of you. Unfortunately, we're at public viewing. Chair massage can be good. Neck hurts. Susan, my neck hurts all the time. My bowling ball head is too heavy. Can you find a chiropractor that can help you out with that, Susan? Do you rather wear a mask? Usually I get the chair. Okay, I think I'm caught up here. Susan, I like the table, but only because they can have elbowing and really work the trigger points. Yeah, I did notice that. My traps are always so tight. I love a good elbowing. D-Rod, those shields are coming out nice. The silver makes it stand out. All right, cool. We're caught up. Yeah, the silver is my brightest possible silver. This is actually how you're not how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to go with like a darker color metal and use that like this super bright color as a highlight. And my logic for this was I was considering before just giving everything a wash and using the brightest silver would let a lot of the brightness still show through after the wash. And but then now that I look at this now, as they're all bright and shiny and clean, I'm like, I kind of love them bright and shiny and clean, even though they're like the undead army. For your bowling ball head, yes. For your neck, your poor shoulders, and everything else. All right, last shield guy. Rocky, I pet you a little bit, or your fur gets everywhere. You fluffy little guy. You fluffy little guy. All right. So, to anybody new who's watching, hi, I'm Bernardo Espanol. I like painting miniatures. Relaxing for the night with my cat that's next to me. My community hanging out, just getting some Age of Sigmar spearhead stuff done. The Bryant Park walk was nice. I was only in there for like a few minutes as I relaxed after a long walk. Uh, I needed I needed a walk. I needed to de-stress. I spent a few days in the apartment just job hunting and stressing my ass out. So I was just feeling kind of lonely, and I just wanted to walk around be around people, walk through the city, and it was a wonderfully chilly night. Although it got really chilly, like the past few days in New York City, the weather's been dropping really hard and fast at night. It was like 50 something degrees when I left, and when I came home, it was like 33 degrees. Thank God I'm still kind of chubby. Had that fat to keep me warm. But yeah, I walked all up and down Manhattan. I walked down to Wall Street. I walked around Lower Manhattan a bit. And I walked up to Midtown, Bryant Park, Rockefeller Center. Started walking up toward Central Park for a bit. Circled around and came back. So yeah, I did a few miles. Did a few miles late at night. We had a nice thunderstorm tonight. Ooh, cool. Casey, did you? Cuddy said it was going to rain. I didn't believe her only because it's a southern. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. So let's go look at these little motherfuckers to see what needs fixing. All right. This guy needs a little bit of red fixing here. This is the kind of stuff. Again, only I'm going to be able to see the mess ups, but so we're going to take this one over here for a little bit of fixing. Okay, so this is the one that really messed up. I got to fix. But anything else wrong with this? Hi, Rocky. Hi. Hi, handsome. You want to cuddle? You want to cuddle? You miss Dad? right. So 3 just needs small touch-ups. All right. All right. I see a spot. I bet. I bet. I'm not good at this. There's a whole bunch of mistakes here. All right, so where are we now? Where are we now? We're gonna get some red paint. We're gonna fix some splotches on these shields. And let me look on these guys to see if these shields need any love. I think these shields came out fine. That shield is fine. Any other? I'm actually gonna put some more silver on the back of this one. So yeah, we'll put this in the pile to do. I don't think we need any more on you. I think you're nearly done. What about you? Hi, handsome. Yes. Yes. They should all, yes. Kill them all. Right, Rocky? Yes. Mada, Mada. It's always fun trying to like put words in Rocky's meows, like some crazy shit. All right. All right. So we're gonna do some more silver touch-ups tonight. We're gonna do a little more silver on the horses, and then we're gonna come back with some red. And I'm gonna take a break from this real quick. Shut this light off for a second and hug Rocky. Give my eyes a break from this nonsense. Yes, dude. Yes, yes, yes.
Oh my God, Rocky. Dude, I'm gonna like hit my nose and I'm gonna scream at you. What do you want? All right. You're not getting more treats. You're not getting more treats. I measured you and you're getting kind of fat. You and Dad are fat. Oh, your tail's wet. Why is your tail wet? Oh, you're drinking water. What's going on here? I just noticed the rules. Yeah. Although I stopped putting the "don't hit on me" things, I haven't gotten hit on in a while. I guess I'm not sexy anymore ever since I got the new nose. Ever since I got the new nose, no one wants me anymore. I'm ugly now. Chat don't want to fuck me. Ah, ah. Yes. Hi. Hi. I kind of want to nose bump him, but I really shouldn't because if he headbutts me, I'm fucked. Hi. Yes. 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 Oh, I gotta plug my phone in. Shit. I think my phone was getting low. All right, buddy. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. All right. Good boy. Good boy. All right. Fatty's got to charge his phone. Fatty's got to charge his phone. Shit, sorry. Sorry, guys. Gotta plug in my phone. Dude, I'm like, the later it gets, the more I want snacks. But since I can't taste my snacks properly, it's like, oh. This is not a flattering shirt. This is a comfy shirt, not a flattering shirt. I'm just seeing myself in this now. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Rocky, thank you for the eye break. Let me get some more water. Let me get some more water. I should not be drinking this much water late at night, but I did not drink water today. I did not drink water today, and I know I need to drink water, especially with all the like supplements I'm taking. Actually, I'm going to be silly and have a snack. I'm going to have a dinner snack. Isn't that like an actual snack snack? No. Did I put that in the fridge? Oh, I didn't put it in the fridge. Okay, great. It's rice and beans. It's not some fancy snack. This is leftover dinner. This is rice and beans with some anchovies and chicken. Very savory. Very salty, savory. Liz, hello, welcome back. I saw a bunch of Cadbury eggs on, I don't know if they're Cadbury, they're Easter eggs on clearance at a local CVS. And I was thinking about it. Hi, Rocky. Doing all right tonight. Started a little early, making really good progress on my little stuff. Besides that, doing all right today for the most part. Uh, Trying to stay positive, having some nice positive chat in chat, which is really nice. How's everybody else doing for Liz? I think everybody else been doing pretty good. Um, Kristen's getting over her cold, thankfully. Stacy's house is being repaired after the flooding. Susan is doing all right. She probably passed out already, honestly. And everybody's been going to bed earlier because everyone has to go to bed earlier. So we're doing okay for the most part, besides the usual problems I'm having. But thankfully, the community's doing well. Thankfully, the community's doing well. I think I'm gonna take some drugs to sleep early. Well, I just had food, which is all sorts of stupid, so I have to be up for at least a half hour. If I didn't have that snack, I probably could have passed out soon too. Yeah, I was like torn between hunger and sleep, and I let hunger win like an idiot. Hey, Rocky. Oh, careful now, buddy. Hi. Where's this? There it is. I'll be right back in a second. I ate the last of my cup carrot cake, and the frosting is kicking my ass tonight. Too much sugar. Ah, Susan. Susan. Every day I walk into my supermarket, I've been like eyeballing my mistress. Eyeballing my mistress. That is the cake section. Longing to embrace it once again. Longing to feel its touch on my tongue. Like they like every once in a while I would have their chocolate cake, and like 90% of the time their chocolate cake really good. Really, really good. And their carrot cake has been okay sometimes. Their vanilla cake, unfortunately, honest to God, has never been good. But every time I walk in the market, I'm just like looking at like, hey baby, one day you and me. Tonight. You two and me. I'm gonna get. Ooh, I'm gonna take you home, open you up on my bed, and just go to town. Let's go to town licking my fingers because of you. But like, no, no, I talk myself out of it. I talk myself out of it. It's like, no, I can't, Bernardo. You're already fat. You're already fat. You already been naughty. No carrot cake for you. No chocolate cake for you. Hold off. But like, ooh, like tonight I thought I was gonna be like crazy and have some of that. Thankfully, I held off. The willpower held off. I didn't have any cake, but you say carrot cake, and I keep thinking about it too because I don't know why. When I walk by now, it's like the carrot cake's looking extra good to me. Like, oh, I've been craving. But then again, like the reason I'm not doing it though is like my sense of taste is all sorts of off. And it's just like I don't want to spend the money for the cake, the slice of cake, and it's just not good. You know? Like some sweets I can taste well, some sweets I can't taste well. Hey, the real night pack, $5. Um, let's see. I went forward in time from the Christmas stream to gift again. Happy holidays. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. Thank you for watching the Christmas stuff. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the donation. I really appreciate the help. Let's give this a thumbs up. Thank you very, very, very much for that. Strawberry. Oh man, strawberry cake would be nice. They had strawberry shortcake there too, and I was just like, no, 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 no. I gotta hold off. I gotta lose weight. I gotta get sexy. Um, let's see what's going on over here. I've been missing chat. Sorry, guys. D-Rod, how's everyone? Want to take a drugs help with sleep? I thought you'd be honestly. I thought you'd be asleep already, Susan. But I guess the sugar's keeping you up. And Rope Nice Pack said I missed a spot. I missed a few spots. We're getting on this. They're looking really good though. They're looking really good though. I'm happy with how these guys are turning out. Right now we're in the cleanup phase, and then they're gonna hopefully look sensational afterward. Eat the last minute carrot cake. Ooh. Stacy, Susan, have you been drinking? Lol, are you sick? I had to get her. Get yourself a piece. The innuendo's amazing here. I see I'm not too much a sweet person today. I had extra sweets and now I feel gross. What'd you have, Liz? What kind of sweets did you have? Was it worth the grossness? Was it worth it? Because sometimes you eat something and it's just like, oh, I'm gonna regret this later, but right now it's so worth it. And you just like devour whatever's gonna mess you up. Grape with blueberry, smiles, angel food, some angel food cake, light pack. Angel food cake doesn't really do it for me that much. Give me a second here. Hi, buddy. Hi. Let's open this up so you can look outside, so any birds or bugs show up for you. Hi. You know, I have a silly idea. Like, I'm half tired, I'm half not. I kind of want to walk around. I kind of want to walk around. I shouldn't. It's much too late for that. But it might be fun. It's because low calorie cake. That's how I feel with cheese. I could eat the entire thing, but I would regret it the second I finish it. But it's so good while you're doing it. It's so good while you're doing it. I haven't had amazing cheesecake in a bit. I've had some decent cheesecake not too long ago, but I want some like amazing cheesecake. What's going on up here? Sam probably gonna do what's going on here. Cheesecake's my fave. Sam, I'm probably just gonna do my PT exercises though. I regret finishing it or over. Gone finito. Have you ever had nothing burnt cakes? I haven't had burnt cakes at all. I know they do burnt cheesecakes. I know they have a bunch of burnt flavored things. I have not had. I had like these little burnt pastries, these little mini baby cakes that were burnt. I didn't like them. Didn't like them. But I've been seeing burnt cheesecake a lot. I haven't tried it yet. I don't like the burnt taste. Like it's really off-putting to me. Like burnt is something that has to be done just right, and I don't know if it'll work with my favorite things. Bunt. Okay, wait. So have you ever had have you ever had nothing bunt cakes? Not burnt bunts. Have you ever had nothing bunt cakes? Bunt cakes I've had growing up, but I haven't had any like I don't know. I don't know. Wait. Nothing bunt cakes or god tier. I've never had these. I don't even know what that is. I have no idea what this is. I feel like you guys are trolling me because that makes no sense. Let's copy paste this in the internet and hope it's not some weird porn I haven't seen yet that I dislike. Nothing bunt cakes. What the fuck are these? I've had bunt cakes before, but I've never. There's a website called Nothing Bunt Cakes. It looks like just a bunt cake with icing. I mean, I could try it, but it looks like it's just cake in a bundt pan. Like, what's the big deal? This is like a delivery service. That was a franchise. Ooh. I want to make a joke that I cannot make. That they have one in New Jersey. Okay. I have not had these. I mean, I have went to town devouring some bunt cakes before, but not. I don't know. To me, I do just like really, really sweet cakes. It's usually a little shop and strip malls that serves individual bunt cakes. I've never had the pleasure. I've never had the pleasure. What's going on over here? Da, 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 I haven't tried the Japanese. Wait, have I tried the Japanese fluffy cheesecake? No, I haven't. And there's a bunch of places in Manhattan that have the Japanese fluffy cheesecake, but a long time ago, I just gave up on cheesecake and dairy because I never had the pills with me. And now that I have the pills with me, maybe I can go get like a slice because there's a few places I know that like they have like I think there's like some chains from Japan that opened in New York, but they sell the whole fucking cake. And like, am I hardcore enough to go get me like a whole fucking cheesecake? Do I want? You know what? You know what? If I get myself a good remote job, I will get the fluffy cheesecake at the 2 month mark to celebrate. That's what I'll put out there. If I can find a good paying remote job and I've been there 2 months and I know the job's gonna work out, then I will celebrate with a cheesecake. We'll try the Japanese fluffy one too. We'll go full on with this stuff. All right. So we'll have okay, okay, okay. This is gonna be the celebration stream dinner. We're gonna have the cheesecake and then some nice red wine. One of my favorite memories a long time ago. I was dating this woman, and for she took me out on a date, and she took me to this like bonkers steakhouse, and we gorged. We fucking gorged. And then after she had me all like drunk and full, she took me to the Radio City Music Hall. and it was an amazing night. Got to see the Christmas spectacular. One of my favorite date memories. Now, every single time I think of like a great side for a cheesecake, it is red wine. Because I was having like I started off with like red wine and cheesecake, and then the steak came, and then all the everything else. And every time I think of like a decadent pairing, I think of that one date where I went and had that big ass fancy steak dinner and all that other stuff, and I was just like, oh, like like I wanted to go to Happy Coma, but then she's like, no, no, we got to go to Manhattan. We got to go to Manhattan now. We got to go see the show. I'm like, all right, baby. So yeah, yeah. If life works out for me, we're gonna do it that way. We're gonna go hard. We're gonna get some cheesecake. We're gonna get some Cabernet Sauvignon, and we're gonna enjoy that. Um, Sam probably just gonna do my pizza exercise. Ever had the cakes? Whole Food has some good cheesecakes. I haven't tried the Whole Food cheesecake. Maybe I can give that a go. I tried the Japanese fluffy cheesecake. It's really good, but was not really the same as normal cheesecake. Cheesecake is hard. Crusting the cheesecake has to be right. Could be graham, could be chocolate. I don't like the mix between chocolate and cheesecake. I will say that. I'm sorry if I'm breaking some hearts. Chocolate and cheesecake for me, no offense if you like it, but it doesn't work well. Like I feel like the flavors clash and there's no harmony. It just doesn't work. It's not a satisfying. And I had dark chocolate cheesecake. I had milk chocolate cheesecake. It just doesn't. I tried other flavors with cheesecake that work. I've had pumpkin cheesecake pumpkin pie cheesecake that was just like phenomenal. One of the best things I had, I was in like this Cuban restaurant in Miami, and they had flan cheesecake. Ooh, 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 that was good. That was decadent good. Like, and the flan was on point, the cheesecake was on point, and like you could have had them separate and they were good. You had them together and they were great. It was my mouth is watering right now. Oh my god. Um, I'm let's see. What's in the Japanese cheesecake? Buttery graham crackers, the best flavor in the world. There's a lot of videos about it. Imagine I had a coffee cake cheesecake too. That was nice. That was really nice. Agree, agree. Burnt, not burnt. Bunt, not burnt. Nothing burnt cake. Okay, I looked that up. Usually little shop at strip malls that make seasonal strawberry cake and it's amaze balls. Haven't tried it. Haven't tried it. Susan, Rio, I'll check that out. I'm looking at Japanese omelets. Almond rice cheesecake would be interesting. They're delicious. It's nice because you can buy different flavor for every individual. It's also really good tasting. All right. Burnt cakes. Dude, there are so there's a little burnt cooked snack. I can't think of the name right now, but there are things like that. You never had a pleasure of bundt cake, a small bundt cake, really? I've had bundt cakes, but I haven't had that brand. No. Real night pack, Cabernet and cheesecake. Yes, Cabernet and cheesecake. Happy memories. Happy memories. Daniel Bear Sports Highlights. Hello, what is up? What is up? Um, Wayne and your favorite cake. Chocolate and cheesecake is really easy to make overpowered. I prefer normal cheesecake that, yep, there's has some chocolate drizzle on it. I haven't had the chocolate drizzle. I've had strawberry and some strawberry sauce on a cheesecake, and that worked pretty well. But chocolate just doesn't for me. Susan, chocolate crust on a strawberry cheesecake is okay, but the chocolate crust with the key lime cheesecake with fruit in it is awesome. That sounds like too many different things for me. That sounds like too many different things, and I like different things. Um, oh man, I have not had a key lime pie in forever. Well over 20 years. It has been well over 20 years since I have had a key lime pie. Oh man. And if I had any before that, it must not have been good because I cannot remember. I cannot remember. I don't even really remember how key lime pie tastes. It was kind of like super lemon. I forget. Ugh. Dude, that lotto ticket in my pocket wins. I'll take you guys. We'll do a live stream at a buffet, and I'll put on like 5, 10 pounds. We'll just go to a buffet and we'll get fat together. my brushes at? Where my brushes at? I think that paint is drying out. Where's my silver at? Oh, there it is. I gotta change this palette. This palette is way past due. All right. We're almost done with the silvers. We'll go back with the reds, fix the weapons, and then we'll go back with the other. There's a process. It's a process. Now we're reaching peak dessert. Key lime shake has to be the top. Never had. I'm curious. let's actually, before I do that, let's use the rest of this chroma. All right, we're gonna go through more of the silver. Let me catch up on here. Chocolate and cheesecake. No, we're reaching a peak. Stacey, I'll bake with you, says Susan. Wrote, yes, the key lime cheesecake. You guys gonna make me want to try key lime cheesecake now. I gotta find that in New York City. I'm not a fan of chocolate cheesecake because the cheesecake overpowers the chocolate most of the time. Susan, we all make all the glorious cheese. How many different colors of paint do you have? Just an estimate? Oh God. Oh God, I have no idea. I've never thought to guess. Oh God. Okay, and I'm not gonna go do mental math. I'm not gonna do mental math. Oh, maybe like 60 to 80 colors. And I say that knowing that I feel like I'm missing a lot of colors. I'm gonna guess somewhere between 60 and 80 paints. I never thought to count. I think I subconsciously never wanted to count to see what kind of problem I have. I don't know. You know what, chat? How about you guys guess? How about we have a running guess of the numbers? How many paints do I have? I don't know. I got a lot. I got a lot. I got too much, and I don't have enough. All at the same fucking time. It's made. It's burnt. We talking about the creme brulee? No, not creme brulee. There was another cake that's burnt. I'll get a picture of it one day. I'll try to find it one day. I know the restaurant where they sell it at. You're talking about the creme brulee, they caramelize the top. No, I love creme brulee. I fucking love creme brulee. Stacy Cakes plays or happy plays understandable law. Raffle, number the paint, get some mini. Nah. I'm keeping all my stuff. It's all I have left right now. Devil Doll, hello, welcome back. Stopped in to say hello. Hope all is well. Have a great night. Have a great night, Devil Doll. Susan with the 69. Woman. I adore you. Oh, wait. We'll come back and do this later on. I'll do the reds tomorrow. We'll just clean out. Oh, shit. We'll just clean up the silvers. Oh, shit. Stacy 67, Susan 69, Real says 75. All right, have a great night, Devil Doll. Devil Doll, I think of Devil Doll, and there was a cosplayer I used to know who had that name, and every time Devil Doll comes in, I think about her. And I wonder, is this her? Is she that cosplayer? I wonder. I know I have a whole bunch of my people that I met through the cosplay community who watch and lurk, but it's just like you see names and you attach them. Um, hey, right night, Susan. Guess no about the counting. Susan won. I figured I had to bid higher than Stacy. She's seen more streams than me, but not the prize. Wow. Won it. This is gonna be a blue accents metal blue. I don't know if I'm gonna do the. I don't know if I'm gonna put the blue in here, and I don't know where I would put the blue. I don't want to put. Part of me wants to make it busy. Part of me doesn't want to go too crazy with the busy. I don't know. I don't know. I'm reining in some of my crazy. Instead of the blue now, I'm thinking about just using some of the color that I have in the armor. What's going on here? Susan saw my guess. You need about the counting. I figured it's a bit higher than Stacy. D-Rod and it's win it. What are you doing? The blues accents. One is higher than me. Stacy, how we love you. Yeka has that, and then kissing a heart. All right. You know, part of me just wants to be sloppy and just slather this shit in some null oil, but there's so many things that need cleaning up. All right, all right, all right. Okay, and with this, we have done the silvers. I still need to go back now and fix some bone spots, some green spots, some steel spots, some more leather spots that I missed. It's just about fixing the little problems. But I can honestly say they look nearly done. Like honestly, I would show this army off with pride. Like I am really happy with how they hide that screen real quick. Don't want you seeing what I'm into. Let's hide that screen real quick. Oh, let's hide that real quick before I show something I most definitely should not show. Okay. Let's put this here. Should put that this here. Put this here and this here. And then it goes there. Alright, and then that goes kind of there. That's as bright as it goes? Is that as bright as it goes? What are you into? Trouble? Yes. I'm into all the things that are bad for me. Alright, here we go. Okay, so these guys are, I would say, nearly done. Like, I could be done with it. Besides the little details I have to fix, but I like how they look overall. There we go. I like how they look overall. I really like how, get this thing. I got to do this with another camera because like the YouTube autofocus just doesn't work. YouTube autofocus just doesn't work. But I'm really happy with how these guys came out. If I can fucking get this in focus. There we go. So what I'm going to do with the shields, let me zoom out. There's like a little design coming up here around these shields. I don't need to do it, but I kind of want to do it. I think it'll be interesting for the grunt shields, is to add this faded armor color. I think it's right here. Is this it? Is this it? Aged metal. So this is the true metallic color aged metal. I'm going to put this aged metal, and I'm going to cut myself by using this color to highlight that little thin line. I'm going to put the little thin line with that color to tie in with the armor on these guys. And here we go. On the knights, I don't know what I'm going to do with the inlay. Part of me thinks I want to hit it with a wash because there's some like depressed little symbols and letters on all these things. I have no idea if or how I want to make those stand out. But yeah, besides that, I really think this army looks good. I'm really happy with the style. I think the king kind of works. Everyone has like the same colors. They look like a unified force. I kind of want to draw some titties on that. I don't know why. I think I want to put some big boobs on the flash, on the flag, the standard, or maybe some sort of pinup. I don't know. I think it'd be hilarious. But I'll probably just do like a basic checker pattern or something. You know, be boring. I don't know. We'll figure this out. We'll figure this out. I still got to glue this motherfucker's arm on, and I know it's gonna fall off 1,000 times. Something health review.
Boob army. Boob army. I love that. I love that. No mud flaps. What's a mud flap? I know mud flaps on cars. What's the slang for mud flap? I have no idea. And I'm not pretending I've never heard of the mud flap slam. So please teach me. Teach me your vernacular, people. Let me know how you speak English. So yeah, there we go. The girl on the mud flap. Oh, that's kind of what I was thinking about, actually. The girl on the mud flaps. That's actually what I was thinking about. You're in my brain. You're in my brain. How do you know my perversion? How do you know my like third grade humor? And then I have to ask you, do you know anyone that if they were doing this, do you know anyone in your life who would have also painted the mud flap icon on there? Let me know. It's lonely in here. Why are you calling me out so hard, Susan? Why are you calling me out so hard? I say I'm lonely every night. Here you are saying it. That's the brain. I can't believe you. That's totally what you should put. Stacy's with me. Stacy's with me. We have 2 votes for the mud flap. We have 2 votes for the pinup. Why'd you retract that? All right, friends. Let's turn this camera around the backwards so I can see myself just in case. All right. All right. All right. I am gonna call it now. I know a whole bunch of us have to be going to bed earlier, and while it sucks because most of my audience is West Coast and most of my income from the audience comes from the West Coast, I know a bunch of us need to be going to bed earlier, and I don't want to because I just like staying up with you guys. All right, so I got to look up how to paint the mud flap thing. That'd be amazing. We march for boobies. We march for boobies. So, the funny part is they look so good. They look so close to being done, but they all need like small touch ups and small cleanups. And then I can still give them a wash. I can still come back and highlight the washes so they have some visual depth there. I can still come back and add some accent colors and highlight colors. This is like, I could finish these guys this week, but I want to do more. I want to do more. So we're gonna come back and figure out how to paint a mud flap girl pinup or some half racist symbol on there. Something of interest will be on that flag. And yeah, I don't know what goes next after that, but yeah. So I have a plan of what to do next. Next, we're gonna do the clean up the reds of the shields, and then that's done. And make sure all the weapons are done. And then we're gonna walk and start cleaning up the rest of the armor. Oh, what's this? I think I missed a spot. I missed a spot, motherfucker. Oh, well, I'm here. Big penis. She wants me to put a big penis on here. Susan, I don't know. No. No, this will not be the dick army. This will not be the penis army. Although I'd probably do much better on Reddit or some other special websites that cater to that, but no. I cannot believe the immaturity from chat. Can anyone else believe the immaturity from chat? I am in shock. Shock am I. I cannot believe the immaturity coming from Susan. It's an army. How do you not know they're not all women, huh? How dare you be sexist? How do you know they don't identify as oh my god. uh, I adore all of you. I say this. I fucking adore you guys. You're so great. You're so great. This is why I show up every night. For the community, you guys cheer me up. Not just to play with my toys, although that helps.
but the community. You guys make me laugh. You guys put a smile on my face. You guys make me feel less lonely. Thank you all for being amazing. We're gonna get this spot that I missed because I can't go to sleep if I leave this spot. All right, all right, all right, my friend. So if you guys have any conversations, topics, questions, or things you want to chit chat about, obviously within reason, feel free to ask now. But I'm going to take a break from staring into this because I'm worried about my eyes. I'm worried about my eyes. With the lack of sleep, the random wooziness I've been getting, having to look through this. Because I remember before, this is part of why I got the glasses and then the other glasses. Because like the perspective shift for me when I start trying to like look at something through here and the light through here, like it's really strains the shit out of my eyes. It really does. And but this is the only way I'm going to paint like highly detailed things for a long while. So yeah, it just hit me. I wonder how my vision's going to hold up if I get that supermarket job and I have to read a whole bunch of small text. I might be fucked there. Oh shit. Oh shit. Because I can't wear glasses. Oh. I'm just going to have to start doing OnlyFans or riding the stripper pole. Like, realistically. That's it. I got to start showing feet. I got to start showing feet. That's it. Showing feet or like twerking it. That's the only way to make it in this economy. That's it. That's it. Guys, come to my dance routine at like whatever. Oh my god. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out the fun way. I gotta throw this out and I gotta wash this. This is done. This is done. I gotta wash this too. So besides that, I gotta say, thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you're all having a great night. I don't know. Thankfully, at least for now, I'm sure after the stream ends, my brain will start overthinking things. But for now, I'm in a fairly good mood despite the noise going on. Despite the fact that I stupidly ate rice and beans way too late, but it's the Spanish guy in me. So to anybody who's been wondering, let me put this over here again. To anybody who, my lurkers or people in chat who's been wondering, what the fuck is this? Okay, I don't know what that means. Oh, feet equals money. Oh my God, you're right. So why this is always here. This is, I always keep something on here now because of Rocky. If I don't, sometimes he used to just like jump on here and then use that to jump on here where all the cups and glasses are and knock everything down. Or, and then climb around the kitchen. And but then a little while ago, I was having somebody visit my apartment after like my surgery to help me out, and then Rocky jumped up here, and the trash can opened, and then he slid forward, and then his paws fell back, so he went back and he pinched the shit out of his front paws, and he made a cry that destroyed my soul. I've never heard him cry out in pain that way. And I'm right out. This is like the day I had surgery, the night of the surgery, and I'm like, I can't take care of him. I thought he had to go to the ER. I thought he had to go to the ER. So I had to call somebody over to like rush, grab Rocky, and make sure he's okay. And thank God he was okay. Oh my God. But ever since then, now I'm going to forever keep something on the trash can so Rocky never does that again. Because God forbid, next time that happens, he breaks his paws. Oh God. So yeah. I know it looks sloppy. I know it looks sloppy. I know it's embarrassing. But like at this point, it's just something I live with. Like people, I know I've had people comment, "Why are my shelves so messy? Why is it?" And like I explained this to chat before, I have to keep all of this full to stop him from climbing up there. But it is really annoying when I come home and I see this this mess all around, but it's like a mess with a purpose. But I love my little boy, so I will do what I need to do to keep him safe and healthy-ish. Hopefully soon, hopefully soon, not only can I hopefully pay rent and survive here, but hopefully soon we can get a kitten to keep Rocky busy. But anyway, so the next thing is we'll let you guys know after this project, we will not do more Warhammer for a little while. I have the ability to make probably one more official spearhead for the most part. I have like the Sylvaneth from, and I could probably make the Sylvaneth spearhead, and I'm interested in doing that, but I'm not. We're gonna take a break from the Warhammer stuff for a little bit, and we're gonna do the DC miniatures. I think I did like Batman and Robin on a previous stream before. We're gonna do these guys because they're not super highly detailed, and I'm not gonna do these guys to that high standard. These guys are just gonna be for a solo game that I have that I've been meaning to get to, and then after that, I have more miniatures from other games that are for solo games, and I'm not actively not gonna paint these guys to a high standard because I'm going to try to avoid using this as much as possible for the sake of my eyes and sanity. And then I could just kind of like with these guys, I'm sure I say I'm not going to go to a high standard, but we'll see what happens. But realistically, I kind of want to go back to like getting projects done in a single night. Now, trust me, I want more spearheads. I want all the spearheads. Well, not all of them. Some of them are kind of lame, but like for now, since I don't have any like full new spearheads to like have to do, we're gonna take a break and do the single game stuff, and then maybe I'll do some like streaming of games at night, like board games, maybe even video games. I doubt you guys are interested in that. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, that's it. But I don't know. Trying my best to stay positive, trying my best to stay busy, and same thing every day. So thank you guys for hanging out with me and not finding this boring. And thank you for being awesome in chat and hanging out. And even to the lurkers, thank you for showing up every night. I appreciate you guys. And for the random people who show up and throw a few bucks my way, thank you very much. Thank you for helping me feel less lonely every day. Seriously, this is what keeps me going. And I hope all the best wishes on all of you with your own personal journeys. I know a whole bunch of us have some shit going on we're working through, we're working towards and whatnot, but I hope it works out for all of us. I don't have any more scratch off tickets, but I will get some more scratchies for Saturday scratchies. That would be so amazing if we hit. Oh my God. Anywho, I'm gonna be annoying for the next few weeks because I'm gonna start making. I don't like doing this, but I'm gonna start having like calling the streams, emergency fundraising. Maybe have some fundraising signs behind here. I need to raise cash for rent this month fast. So I'll be kind of annoying and I don't think I'm gonna be like super bad begging, but it's gonna be a kind of like said more often. I try not to do it, but I will. And we'll see what happens. I'm gonna figure out how I can get more people to show up to the stream like we used to. And I don't know. I don't know. If you guys have any ideas of streams that you think would be interesting, let me know. Maybe we'll do the solo games. Maybe we'll do something else. But hey, oh, did I lose internet? I lost internet for a second. I Yep, we lost internet for a second. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you're all doing great. What's going on over here? Oh, poor boy. Oh, I thought this was going to be a funny fall trash. No, 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 no. Rocky hurt himself. He's okay. He's okay. He's okay. I was getting updates about him while I was recovering, and yeah, yeah. Thankfully, he's fine. That was probably scary. No, we don't care. Let's get to it. We're here. Thank you so much, Susan, and thank you. It's 2:04 a.m. I know Susan has to go to bed soon. I know Stacy has to go to bed soon. D. Rod, you're gonna be up for a while, I'm sure, but I don't want to, but I probably should go to bed soon myself. So I already took a shower before this, and normally I like to take a shower after the stream, but I showered before the stream. And thankfully I don't feel dirty again. Or unfortunately, I don't feel dirty again. But yeah. uh that's it. I appreciate you guys. I hope you have an amazing night. And I suck at saying goodbye. So here we are. I'll talk to you later. Have a good night, guys.